Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakadash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakadash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders at Great Millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahbashim Yahushai. 2021, which is hastening the coming of Yahbashim Yahushai, where great things taking place, man. Yabashim Ashai is putting Esau down to a level of losing his power, man. He's not the same guy that he once was, the same ruler that he once was. You know, just look from the who's in rulership now in Babylon, just different things that you're seeing that Esau's being brought down. Let me just move this over here. I'm gonna make sure the sound and everything's working, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So just bear with me 1 second. Hopefully it ain't frozen. Look at this. Now it wants to freeze on me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's why we say the time that we living in is the greatest time to be alive, man. We're watching. Oh, everything's good to go? Okay, con. Let me make sure and get it's frozen. It's frozen. If it comes back on, I'll just jump back on. If not, I'll restart the stream. Everything was just good a second ago. As soon as you want to do something, here it comes. Okay. All right, looks like we good to go. I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone. There we go. Okay, con. So as you see what's taking place now, I'm gonna read you the title of this one. It's sort of crazy because I remember doing a video on Simone Biles. What's going on? Salakia just moved on me. Okay, so I remember doing a video on Simone Biles, and it was, just touching base on how she's an Israelite, right? This video is called Damned If You Do, Damned If You Don't, Simone Biles, man. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to jump right into the video. And I'm going to show you, man, that's why you don't sell out to this man. You don't sell out, you keep your integrity, okay? Because you sell out to this man, you selling yourself cheap. You're selling yourself cheap. We're not here to be entertainment to these heathens, man. Okay, we're not here to be entertainment for the world. We're here to entertain Yahweh Shem Yahushai spiritually, man. We're his people. He gave us these talents and these skills to please him. What did he say in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter? I will set you above all nations. This is how the Lord set us above all nations, by giving us these talents, these skills, these ability to sing and dance. That's not for our own will. That's not for our own means. That's for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. He creates things for his pleasure. Imagine the music. Why do you think we make the best music on the planet Earth? Why do you think we do the things that other nations can't do? Because we're the Lord's, man. We're the Lord's special treasure. Just like you see the golden goose. The golden goose was the special treasure of the giants. If you read Jack and the Beanstalk, it produced golden eggs. So we are the golden goose that produces golden things on this planet, man. Okay, and now we're coming to the time where we're being taken out of these heathens' hands, and we're being put up in our own rulership, where we don't have to improve ourselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. This is just to touch on how Esau is just a low down. You either do it or you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay. So if you don't chuck and jive the way you need to, that's why Esau was mad about Jake taking a knee. If you don't chuck and jive the way you need to, then Esau's on your ass, man. Okay. So let's watch this and see how disgusting they talk about this woman, which is the greatest gymnast of all time, man. There will be no more greater than her because Babylon don't have that long for anybody to beat her. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this video.
Very selfish. She's immature. She's also very selfish. She's immature, and she is a shame to the country. She's totally a sociopath. I have to go look at these 4'11" Russian Olympians. Honestly, that's where we're headed. We are raising a generation of weak people like Simone Biles. She's probably the greatest gymnast of all time. She's also very selfish. She's immature, and she is a shame to the country.
She's a shame to the country. You see how Esau talk about you, man? Let me try to turn this. Let me try to turn the volume up on my computer real quick. You see how they talk about her, man? That shows you Israelites don't need to co-sign to this place. You're not saying none of us aren't talented, but you're not going to reach the level of Simone Biles in that sport or that type of career. And look how they talk about her when she just steps down because she's not dancing like a good nigga should, man. That's pretty much what he's saying. You should be dancing and you should be proud you dancing for Babylon. All right, let's play it back one more time.
Chewing on their gold medals, smirking at the Americans. I'm not okay with that. But honestly, that's where we're headed. We are raising a generation of weak people like Simone Biles. She's probably the greatest gymnast of all time. She's also very selfish.
This is why the Native Americans called Esau fork tongue. The same tongue, two different words. He at one time he called her the greatest gymnast of all time, and then at another time she's selfish, immature. Come on, man. Who you can do one? You can do a backflip. You can do half of what she can do as an Israelite, nonetheless a person. But you want to stand up here and talk. This is a prime example of Esau, man. Joshua is right here. This is the attitude he has. You either dance for him or you get the hammer. You get the whip, man. He was probably one of them slave masters that he just whipped you for no reason, man. This is who we looking at. These are those coming back in the reincarnation. You gotta assess this and put this in your mind, man. This man hates you, even if you go to the greatest lengths of breaking world records and setting a tone, and it don't matter, man. You are still a Negro, man. A slave Negro in this book, man. If you don't dance the way he wants you to dance. Let's keep listening.
Immature, and she is a shame to the country. She's totally a sociopath. Of course she's a sociopath. Andrew said she's not a sociopath. What kind of person skips the gold medal match? Who does that? It's a shame to the nation. You just gave a gift to the Russians.
Well, the blue checks, of course, have already rallied to Simone Biles' defense and said, "Oh, it's so brave." Well, why is it brave? Why is it brave? What's brave about not being brave? Because that's what we're talking about here. This is, oh, you didn't stand up to the bully, so to speak. That's so brave of you. No, I think that's
so she didn't stand up to the bully, so y'all bullying her. You see the hypocrisy in it? Look at these guys. What can they do? What if they ended tomorrow, what would their contribution to the world be? Not a damn thing. Look at them. Look, you can see on their spirit, they ain't nothing special, nothing unique. That's why you Jakes, you sold yourself short to these heathens, man. What were we thinking? What were we thinking coming and thinking we want to be like these heathens and be like these nations, man? Why would we think that? That's how I know we follow. We don't need these nations. These nations need us. They don't live and breathe without us, man. I mean, I'm just coming to grips and seeing, this is a story that I really wasn't going to touch, but it hits the point. Esau needs us. These nations need us. That's why the scripture says this. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me pull this real quick. Let me pull it up in the blue letter real quick. You know, it makes you angry, man, because why we selling ourselves to people that don't have no talent, no kind of speciality. They can't sing, they can't dance, they can't do jumping jacks. You know, they can't do nothing, man. But they'll talk about us like dogs when we don't dance to their tune, man. You know, Simone Biles could be a good mother, man. She don't got to be no gymnast. She could be a good Israelite mother, woman, whatever she gonna be in the future. And, I don't know if she might not make it, because she might have her constellation, her best life, man, without having to be an entertainment piece, man, a showpiece for the devil. That's what they used to do in slavery. They used to have slaves with talent go to other plantations and dance and sing for the other slave owners, man. So this ain't nothing new. This is just history repeating itself in a large scale. The Olympics are a big Israelite parade, man. Okay, this is Jeremiah 30, 50, and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. In where? Hear you, Babylon. This is the nation that we were oppressed together. Whatever captivity we were oppressed together. This is the one where we are literally bound together in the same place. And it says, and all that took them captives held them fast. What does that mean? If this damn thing will come on, man. Held them fast and refused to let them go. So Esau ain't gonna let you go, Jake. Esau will not let you go. You belong to him, man. Let me see where we at here. You belong to this man. Now it's gonna freeze on me. Here we go. Give me 1 second. Let me let this load up. Come on, man. Bear with me, Yakin. There we go. Wadi Abashimia shot the water. Okay, let's click this. Water. Because these nations don't want to let you go. You're their entertainment. You're their blood, man. You're their light. You mean, even if though, what does it say? We're the people that they love to hate. We're in a love-hate relationship. They love to hate us. If there's not no Jake, they don't got a life, man. Why do you think this truth has changed the world as quick as it has? Because there's Israelites behind it. The true people are fueling the Bible. Why do you think the Bible hasn't caught fire? It's always been a popular book, but why is it now becoming the head of everything in the planet Earth? All right, dealing with in the know. Why? Because the true men are behind it. The true power source is in the vehicle. The Bible is a high-powered vehicle, and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai is the battery for that vehicle. So now that the spirit is being put in the men and being put that battery in that car, now they realize the potential of that car and seeing how fast that car really can go and how powerful that car is. Now what? Because the true battery has been put into that car, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai by way of his men, starting with the apostles and the elders on down, man. The men that have been pushing this truth with all sincerity, honesty, and faith. They have stepped in they have put the battery in this the car that they gave up on, the car that was getting rust. It was getting old and dusty, which Christianity is that. That's what everybody thought was the vehicle of the Lord, was Christianity or Catholicism. I can't even say it. Catholics. Don't make no sit down on me. But it says the word there is hazakah, okay, or kawazak,
Strong's H2388. Chazak.
And it means what? Strengthen, prevail, harden, be strong, become, to be strong, courageous, firm, to be strong, grow strong, to prevail, prevail upon, to be firm, to be caught fast, be secure, to press, be urgent, grow stout, grow rigid, grow hard, to serve, to be gracious, strengthen, make strong. So they holding us strongly and they refuse to let us go. So the Lord has to come and rip us from the hands of Esau, man. Esau's willing to kill to keep us here, man. Understand that. Esau's willing to fight the Most High to keep us in slavery and to try to keep his little rulership. But his rulership is over us, man. That's how he has the planet Earth, is ruling over the true rulers of it, the true managers of this business, man. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go. So don't think they're going to let us go easy, man. It's not going to be an easy thing. That's why this is why the Lord said it. Their Redeemer is strong. And who's our Redeemer? Yahweh Shai. So if you don't welcome the Lord coming, you're a psychopath. That means you like to stay in hell and shit. That's what you like to stay, because Yahweh Shai's coming to grab us from a psychopath, man. A serial killing madman. And you want to stay here, okay? It says their Redeemer. All right? That the word there is Gaal. Gaal. The word for Redeemer is Gaal. Or Gawa'al. Gawa'al. Yep, Gawa'al. And it says the Redeemer. Acts of kinsman. Redeemer. That means when your family would go and buy you back. All right, avenge. It's in the law, and the apostle just went into that. So that's the spirit. Revenge, ransom. So he's gonna take the revenge and do who you think he's revenging for. The blood of the Negro, Latino, Native American man. That's who Yahweh Shai is coming to revenge. Ransom, do the part of a kinsman. That's our brother Yahweh Shai. That's our Lord, man. Yahweh Shai is our kinsman because we would be his children. We're directly, the elect is Yahweh Shai's kin, man. His family, man. All right. You have Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob, progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So the elect Israel is on the direct line of Yahweh Shai, man. So Yahweh Shai is coming to take his actual family from the hands of a murderer, man. See, acts of kinsmen. To do part the next of kin. So our Redeemer is also the next of kin. Our kinsman is strong. So let's read it with the understanding. Let's read it again. Our kinsman, our fellow, what does it say? Acts of a kinsman, marry brother's widow. Let's see this. Redeemer. Yep. So let's say kinsman is strong. Our kinsman is strong. Our kinsman is, which is Yahweh Shai. The Lord of hosts is his name. So this ties in that Yahweh Shai is related. How is the Lord the kinsman of the Israelites if he had no father and he was born of the Spirit, man? This verse cuts that, because it's telling you that Yahweh Shai is a kin to the what? To the Israelites, because he is their Redeemer, because he is their kinsman. Just like in the law, you would go and buy back your brother if he's in slavery, man. So the Lord is following the law by coming and grab us, man. But he's paying Esau in judgment, man. He's handing out judgment. He's handing out judgment like money, man. You know how you make it rain in the club? The Lord is going to make it rain judgment and buy us back with judgment, man. Hey, that's a sit down. The Lord shall buy us back with judgment, man. Their Redeemer is strong. Their kinsman, their family member is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. All right, so let's jump back into this.
A brave move.
Look, you see these, you see that arrogancy? It says, sorry, Simone Biles, the Olympics isn't about you. It's about winning for America. Go dance, Negro. Go dance. It says, but instead of being ashamed of that or apologizing to her teammates and her countrymen, Biles seemed to reveal Biles seemed to reveal in taking care of her mental health, whatever that means. Huh. Hey, she might be having a conflict, man. We don't know what the Lord is doing on people's minds right now, man. And the internet is vast. And you sitting around doing nothing, you might be looking up things, man. So you don't know what's going through her mind. And she suffered the sick Edomite that touched her, man. Nobody brings that up. The sick Edomite that touched her, man. But the main point of this lesson, she's just being used as a focal point, a focus point. But the main part, I'm talking to you Israelites, man. Okay? You are here to serve punishment. You're not here to be loved by your master. It don't matter how hard you dance, how high you jump, how fast you run, and how so-called athletic you are, man. You're still a slave here. This is not your rest, man. Okay, this is not your rest. No matter how, you're only gonna get happiness in Israel, man, in your people. And in the time where we come into, where we go home and we get to, if you want to be a so-called flipper, you flip in your own little house, or you do whatever you're doing. You don't need money. You're gonna be wealthy. Every Israelite is gonna be wealthy. From the men down to that's why when the women come in order, they're going to be under a man, and that man is going to be ultra wealthy, man, especially if they're part of the elect. And no Israelite's going to go hungry, man, because you're going to have wealthy men that care about their people. So we're not going to let our people go hungry. We're not going to let our people go bad straits, man. You know, our daughters are going to be brought up like, you know, just like Job's daughters, man. Job's daughters, at the end of his hardship, they said his daughters were the finest in the land, man. They were beautiful, man. So that's what our women are going to turn back to. They're going to go back to the best women on the planet, man. That's what we telling. Come out of this place. You danced enough, man. Let it fall. It's done. We don't have to hold this place up no more. The Lord is visiting Babylon, man. And you want to get in the way of the visitation of the Lord? No, we step back and let him do his thing, man. Just like when a father pushes their child behind them and say, get behind me. The father's stepping up to the plate, man, and he's going to send Yahweh to do damage on this earth, man. That's what we prepare. It says he's going to cry like a travailing woman. And the prophet said, who shall deliver me in those days? So this is going to get real nasty out here, man. And we just trying to hope that the Lord has mercy and remembers us, man. That's it. He don't have to remember us. We didn't earn salvation. That's why you don't ever get ahead of yourself in this truth. You've never earned salvation. The Lord earned it for you, man. Yahweh did the heavy lifting of this task of ours, man.
Just felt like it would be a little bit better to take a back seat, work on my mindfulness, and I knew that the girls would do an absolutely great job, and I didn't want to risk the team a medal for kind of my screw-ups because they've worked way too hard for that. We usually don't care to say things like that because I'll usually persevere and push through things, but not to cost the team a medal.
So the long story short, stop dancing for Esau. All right, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay. So let me get these precepts and I'm gonna close on out. I'm not gonna make this long. The point is hit. This is Psalms 137 in verse 3. It says, for they that carried us away captive slavery required of us a song. So this is telling you, just like when we were in slavery, the Esau wanted us to dance. That's where you get slave hymnals from, where you get the so-called slave songs and slave so-called choruses and different things like that. Swing low, all these slave songs was them requiring of us a song, man. Just like now, they require for us to dance. They require for us to show our talents. They require us to do things for them. Okay, just like they did back then, they're doing it now. But they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required us mirth. What's mirth? Happiness. They said, "What you mad for? Dance, smile." Let me hear one of those. I read the commentary, and the commentary says that they wanted. Here, let's pull it up. Let's pull up the commentary real quick. That's why you got to go into commentaries, man, because you read about the scriptures, you read about the Bible and what it's really saying and talking about. But this commentary hit a very important point. All right, let's go to Psalms 137 and verse 3. Lord willing to have the same commentary. You know, it's about time for us to stand on our own. This commentary right here says Song of Zion, or They That Wasted Us, a peculiar Hebrew word with the LXX. I think that's, I forget the it says as a synonym, synonym with the verbs in first clause. What is that? Hold on. The modern explanation, they that make us howl, is far preferred. Those who oppress had raised the wild oriental scream of lamentations, now asking for mirth. See? The next one, Song of Zion. For as in the next verse, the Song of Yahweh, where of course the literature hymn, nothing is more characteristic than this of the Hebrew feeling. The captor asked for a national song as the Philistines asked for the sport from Samson. To amuse them, the Hebrews can think only of one kind of song, that to which the genius of the race was dedicated. So this is telling you that, and then let's go down here. It says, likewise, the word of the song, the oppressors break into retired gathering of their captives and required of them a song demanding roughly and rudely to be entertained. See that? Demanding roughly and rudely to be entertained with the foreign music, which is perhaps sweeter than their own, meaning that we are better in our athleticism. We're better. They know that. Esau's not pride. He's prideful, but he know he can't see Jake in basketball. He know it. So what he do? He just owns the team and makes money off of it. He can't be a star, but he can still get the major benefits because the NBA players don't really make the money, man. LeBron James don't make the money. His owner does. The owners that make the hundreds of millions of dollars a year on them selling out auditoriums and selling products to other people. They're the ones that really make the money, man. It says perhaps sweeter than their own, or at any rate more of a novelty. And they that wasted us required us mirth. Not only was a song wanted, but a joyous song, one that would awake feeling of mirth and gladness in those who heard it, saying, sing us of the songs of Zion. Literally, sing us from a song of Zion. The captives had no doubt spoken the joyous strains which they had been wont to pour forth in their own city, festival occasions. That's why we're waiting for the time that we can be what? In our own land, and we can do things to please our power, man, not to please the way of the world, man. All right, we're not entertainment pieces. We're meant to be gods on the planet Earth. That's like you see an elephant sitting on a circus ball or a lion jumping through a hoop of fire. You can see that it seems good, but that's not what it's created to be, man. Look at this. Look. And the spiritual, they don't have these shows like that no more. But I remember as a kid growing up, there, the circuses was, still at their last little bit of glory. But a lion jumping through a hoop, that's unnatural, man. It's good to watch. It's entertainment, but it's unnatural. Look at that, man. Look, they got this lion out here risking hair and hide, man. Look. Oh, this is a tiger, but hey.
Selling physical products is not the best way of making money on Amazon in 2020.
Nobody cares, man. Nobody trying to make money. Come on, man.
Now, yes, that model does work, but
Jeez. You saw I was trying to get some bread out you, man. Look. Look what they got these big ass cats doing. This is what we look like, man. This is what Jake looked like, man. Big ass powerful tiger rolling around in a little wheel, man. That tiger could kill those men right now if they wanted to. But what are they doing? That's why it says Judah is an old lion. Look at the lion in the back. You see him? It says Judah's an old lion, a crouching lion. Who can rouse him up? That's what you see, man. Look. This is madness, man. Old Seafried and Roy looking at him. Look. This is entertainment. It seems all right, but this is not what they meant to do. This is basketball. This is football in the animal world, man. This is what Jake's been made to do to entertain Esau. Do shit like this, man. Look. That tiger can burn the shit out of himself, man. Look. That's what we do. They clap when we throw a ball in the hoop. Look. Yay, good nigga. That lion it don't feel natural, man. The lion didn't gain nothing from this. He didn't gain no food. Look, here it go again. That's what you're doing, Jake. You jumping through hoops for your master, man. It's unnatural. Okay? It's unnatural, man. You ain't supposed to be out there jumping through a damn hoop, man. You're supposed to be out there ruling the jungle and controlling wildlife, man. We're not supposed to be doing these things. I hated basketball and football for a long time, man. Now I know why, man. We're not meant to be jumping through hoops, got some shorts on, doing double dribbles and crossovers. You're an entertainment piece, man. You ain't the son of God doing that. The son of God is sitting in what? In their holy robes, attaining to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. He said he made us a kingdom of priests and kings, man. Not to be running around entertaining heathens. Seeing how many triple doubles we can put up, man. It's a damn shame, man. That's why we're going to make entertainment of Esau, man. It says, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? That's how we should be. We should be like this we can't sing this here. We ain't meant to sing this song with you in the land of our captivity. It says, for I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. So you that forget who you are, being Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you selling yourself short, man. You selling yourself short. We ain't meant to be jumping through hoops and being gymnasts. That's what Simone Biles got it. Good for her, man. I'm glad she didn't do anything. Good for her. Let Esau do it. If we so bad, you do it. Do it yourself then, man. This is Psalms 14:4. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord? This is what these nations do. They eat us up, man. Like we're just meant to be prayed for them. That's why we ain't getting mad. We just upset at our own sins. We got to look in the mirror on this one. We can't be mad at them. They just used it as a whipping stick. You got to look at who's whipping you, man, which is the Heavenly Father. It says there were they in great fear, for Yahweh is in the generation of the righteous. Ye have shamed the counsel of the poor, because the Lord is refuge. Oh that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad, man. So this is the time we waiting on. The Lord is turning back our captivity. So we don't have to jump through hoops no damn more, man. That's why the Lord is doing, so we don't have to do things like this. So we don't have to sit here and jump through hoops to entertain heathens, man, with our great ability, man. This is unnatural. This is unnatural, man. That's what you a Negro in the NBA look like, man. That right there. You know, that right there. Let me read it one more time. Oh, that salvation, it says, oh, that the salvation will come out of Zion when the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad. So who's going to be happy in these times? We are, because we're getting out of trouble, man. Esau, you in it. You knee deep in it, man. You as deep as can be, man. You don't even realize it. You messed up, son. You messed up, son. You invoke the Lord is coming to get you, man, and he's waiting. As soon as the Father gives him the go ahead, he's gonna come down here and do things, man. I hope the Lord has mercy on me that day, man. I hope he has mercy on all the hopeful elect, man. This is Proverbs 30 and 14. There's a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaws teeth of knives. Let me read it again. I'm getting excited. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw teeth are as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men. So you seeing it. This man is literally a monster, man. He's an eater. He can't have enough. He's a living tapeworm, man. He's a nation of tapeworms, man, of parasites. All they do is devour and kill the host, man, to make themselves good. But the main point, their mouths, because they speak against you, man. It says their horse leash have two daughters, crying, giving, give. There are three things that are never satisfied. Yea, four things say not, it is enough. The grave, the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that saith not, it is enough. Fire will burn, man. That's why the Heavenly Father puts fires out, man. It says the eye that mocketh at his father and despise to obey his mother, which is what is the true understanding, which is wisdom in this truth, the Heavenly Father in this truth. It says the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagle shall eat it. All right. But the main thing we're saying, and I'm saying in this, is just look, it's time for us to stop dancing. It's time for us to stop being an entertainment piece, man. All right. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. Simone Biles, man. That's showing you that we're not here to be dancing, jumping around, flipping, doing all these things, man. You know, like some kind of entertainment piece, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. With that, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akar Kodash. We say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akar Kodash. Until the next time, keep faith, keep fighting. Lord willing, we out of here soon, man. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Until the next time, I say Shalom and keep faith, keep fighting, keep hope. Oh man, I gotta get it. This is Micah. This is Micah, the brother. What is that? Is that Courtney? This is Micah 2:1, and it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands." And Esau's done that, man. All right, and his true evil is to put you in slavery, and you be a perpetual slave to him and his society, man. Which ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Come on, man. We ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for that. We getting ready to get up out of here. So I say it again. With that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Until the next time, keep faith, keep fighting, hold on to it, man. We almost home. Shalom.